So I'm working on the fender. I got it pretty close, extended it out, worked on here. I'm going to put some Bondo on it. Actually, it's going to be a fiberglass filler, and just work on this area right here for now. Most of the rest is pretty good. I'm not going to get those lines exactly the same. I just want them to look nice for this old truck. But this gap was huge. So I made it like the other side. And actually what I did, instead of adding to the fender, I added in here. I took a piece of steel that was round stock. So I got to do a little grinding. But you can see how much I added. You can see the line right here, all the way down. And that closed that gap. Still got a halfway decent gap here. It's going to be fairly, the hood, you don't get a lot of room. I mean, I could run a bead around the whole hood, make that gap perfect all around, but it's not what I'm going to do. What I wanted was these corners to look halfway decent. I did the one side more of a round and this side more of a point. Sorry, get over here. This side here is more of a pointed from the other. And I think I like this look better, so I'm going to have to do some work on the other fender again. Still got a, right in here, you can see, got to add a little weld in there, fix that. And my spacer fell out, but the line doesn't get so thin on the bottom. I'll have to put that back in. Oops. Cats. Barn cats. So that's where I'm at. Getting to this side. This fender doesn't need any cutting. No major rust in it. Not like the other side. Just little adjustments. Had to get new hinges. My hinges are shot. Couldn't adjust the hood. Kept popping up. So I ordered new hinges. They were worn out. Actually, the driver's side was really worn out. I did have to, you can see these lines here. Did have to move this piece down further. Spread it out. It was a little buckled. This really sits like that. This side came out pretty good. And I'll show you what I mean about that corner. I originally thought I'd do a more of a rounded corner. See it here? Right there. And I decided to do more of a traditional pointed like this. So I'm going to redo that corner. Add a little steel to it. So on the other side, just got to redo that one piece and keep moving. That's where I'm at. Working on this side. Started on that corner right there. Went all the way around. Now I'm on this fender. And then I get to that door. The top. The inside. Sand it all down and shoot it. Hopefully. But that's where I'm at. Fill the gap. That's what it looks like. Look a little better once I put the fiberglass on it. I use a short strand fiberglass filler on the steel. So it grabs, it holds. So I've got to work on this. Do the fender first and I'll do that. So I was looking at the shadows, or the actually reflection in the panel. I noticed that right here it was real wavy. So I just took a little sanding, scuffed it, scratched it, and you can see where the highs and lows are. Right in here. It's high, it's low. So I got a little work to do on the panel. Not too much. I think a lot of it I can just sand out because they got so much filler on it. It's not that it's, they did a high build primer on it. And they put it on, decent. So between the primer, high build primer and the paint, There's really a lot I can take off to smooth things like that out. And then if I can't, a little bang, just massage the metal and just get it smoother, because I don't want to paint it. You walk by that, and I should have taken a little video clip. The door's pretty good. But this guy, the reflection was wavy. You could actually see it wave and do this. So little things. So when I repaint this thing, at least I'm going to try to get a nice reflection. Right now, I redid that area like I showed you. Welded some metal on it. Now I'm just doing a skim, waiting for that to dry. Sand it back down and see where I'm at. This door, I guess you can kind of see the reflection of the welder back in here, right about there right now. Oops, there you go. And you can see that that was fairly decent. It looks smooth. You see the lines on the extension cord where they move. Right about there, you can see it. So that means, and that would be that one. See how it moves when I move around? Especially right there, you can see it going up that line. But that's what I'm going to be working on. Now, that's just sanding. So I know it's slow. It's 3 years in the making. 3 years. But I'm getting close.